What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look, man, bang the like button, bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story. Yo, you already know I'm back with another one with Me TV 1.0. You already know, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get all the videos when I first upload them. You feel what I'm saying? And if you don't want to like and subscribe, that's cool, man. Share, show some love, go in the comments, and let me know where y'all watching this video from, man. Whether you watching from another country, city, state, just let me know, man. Drop it in the comments where y'all watching this from. You feel what I'm saying? But today, we have an absolutely wild story, and this is going to be a little bit longer than usual. You feel what I'm saying? So, let's get to it. At first, we going to Jamaica. You heard me? We got Leota Bradshaw. Leota Bradshaw is a 36-year-old woman with a kid that's approximately somewhere 8 to 10 years old. She had a child with a member of the parliament, Mr. Philip Paulwell. He's a member of the Jamaican parliament, a politician. And this guy is about 64 years old, 63 years old. And you got to remember, he's 30 some odd years, or almost 30 years older than her. But Mr. Paulwell also have a 27-year-old young lady by the name of Toshana Patterson. So Toshana Patterson just recently had a baby for Mr. Philip Paulwell, the member of the parliament, the politician, right? So he is 27 years old. Now, mind you, you can't forget about Leota Bradshaw. Leota Bradshaw was also around this age when she gave birth to her kid. She was around 26, 27, when she gave birth to her child. So the thing is, these women didn't know about each other till one day Miss Leota Bradshaw decided to go through Mr. Philip Paulwell's phone. And during that interaction, she got the information that she needed to then contact Miss Toshana Patterson through Facebook. So on September 5th, 2023, they exchanged interactions. Actually, Miss Leota Bradshaw reached out to Miss Toshana Patterson and said, and it went, I'm kind of paraphrasing, but it went something like, "Oh, hi, I'm the wife of Mr. Philip Paulwell, and I was reaching out to get the paternity of your kid and to see if it's really his or whatever, whatnot." And through the whole situation, she made herself seem like a very good person, a person that didn't want any problems. But let's say this, in all actuality, she was not married to this man, and she went through this man's phone and she was on some evil and vindictive stuff. Remember, she's 36. This young lady is 27. So it's going to be some type of hate. It's going to be some type of envy for us them wanting to be the only baby mothers or the only baby moms so they can get all the attention. Why would she pull something off like this? I don't know. So through the interactions with this Leota Bradshaw, Toshana actually blocked her on Facebook. But as Toshana blocked her on Facebook, things will take a wicked turn. But I want y'all to see this news clipping, and I'm going to come back with the rest
Taylor
of the
is
story,
in
man.
a Jamaican jail, accused of murder-for-hire scheme that left a mother and her 10-year-old dead. The case is also connected to a Jamaican member of parliament who the suspect once had a relationship with. NBC6's Jamie Gorilla is live in Miami with this international saga. Jamie.
Yeah, that woman, the U.S. Navy confirms, is a petty officer. Tonight, she's facing charges of kidnapping and murder. A family tonight is grieving this mother and her 10-year-old daughter. And it's this Miami woman, Leona Bradshaw, who is accused of hiring hitmen to kill them in Jamaica.
Leona Vanessa Bradshaw, 34 years old, petty officer in the U.S. Navy. She was charged with 2 counts of conspiracy to murder, 2 counts of conspiracy to kidnapping, 2 counts of kidnapping, 2 counts of murder.
Bradshaw is a U.S. Navy petty officer assigned to a talent acquisition team here in Miami. In a statement to NBC6, the Navy says it takes all allegations of misconduct seriously and is fully cooperating with appropriate investigative and law enforcement authorities. The matter is currently under investigation by Jamaican authorities and the Navy Criminal Investigative Service. This is Bradshaw walking out of a Jamaican courtroom after being charged. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecution in Jamaica alleges Bradshaw and her cousin hired 2 men to murder a child and her mother. The contracted men allegedly carried out the murder by shooting the victims, then burning them.
It is one of the most painful investigations for the team since recent times. However, the team of investigators continue to be professional and remain focused.
Jamaican officials identifying the child as the daughter of a member of parliament, Philip Palwell. In a press release, prosecutors allege Bradshaw and Palwell were in a relationship and Bradshaw considered Palwell her spouse. He hasn't responded to our request for comment, but he did say this on social media, that anyone could murder a mother and an innocent baby is unimaginable, and my heart is heavy with sadness. I am praying for Tashinia's family, who I know are experiencing the unbearable grief and pain of losing their beloved daughter and granddaughter. Bradshaw is expected to appear again in court in December. We reached out to her attorneys for a comment but haven't heard back, although they have publicly denied the allegations. Reporting live in Miami, Jamie Gorilla, NBC6 News.
Yo, so we back. As you can see the news clipping, as you see what they say, you feel what I'm saying? It's a very, very wild and complex story that takes you up and down and down and up. But let me finish off where I left off. Once she blocked on Facebook, the lady, Leona Bradshaw, yes, mind you, if I left this out, she is a petty officer, right, for the military, and she's stationed in Miami as a cook, and she married a guy 5 years before this. 9 times out of 10, they usually do this for a sum of money, and the guy married them, and so they could keep their citizenship and they could be kind of like dual citizens. But anyway, Miss Leona Bradshaw, stay with me now, roll with me now. Miss Leona Bradshaw flies to Jamaica the next day. The very next day, she flies to Jamaica, tapping with her cousin, right? Her cousin still tapped into the land out there, you feel me? So they hired 2 hitters. Yes, 2 hitters. So the whole time, she's playing cool with Toshana Patterson. That's his 27. That's Mr. Philip Palwell, 27-year-old baby mom of the 10-month-old girl. I know they say 10-year-old girl on the news clipping, but she's 10 months old. So Toshana and what's the lady name? Bradshaw end up talking and communicating some kind of way, whether it was through the phone, through the internet, some kind of way. And Toshana told her grandmother or her mother about this, and the mother instantly said something wasn't right. She felt like something was wrong about the whole situation, you feel me? And that's what she felt. So she rubbed the baby down in a lot of oil. I guess that's the spiritual, ward off demons, bad spirits, or whatever like that. So as all of this is taking place, Toshana has no idea what's really going on. and the master manipulative plan that they have in the works. You feel me? So they hired two guys. I didn't get those two guys' name. Who was the actual people who did the gruesome crime, but it was two people that the cousin Ronald I can't pronounce it, but Ronald Buford Balfour, that's her cousin. Ronald is her cousin, Leota's cousin, and they got him to go get them to do the whole situation. So as she make it there, she hops in the car, and from there she was never seen again once she got in that car. So what Leota do? The word starts spreading, right? And Leota was the last one that seen with her. So Leota makes a statement onto her Instagram denying all the charges, but all fingers was pointing to her. So it was only so long before they catch on to her. You feel what I'm saying? So once she made this statement, everything comes to the light. Everything comes and hit the fan, right? So I guess they must have caught, because they didn't say this exact part. At the time, they caught one of the guys, right? And you know what he's going to do. He's going to sing like he never sung before. But the sum total of money in American dollars that was given for this hit was $3,600, man. $3,600. In Jamaican money is $500,000, but in American money is $3,600. And this murder was committed for $3,600. This is crazy. But yes, so Leota goes there, pulls up to the house, she hops in the car, and they take her to an unknown place. Nobody knows what this place was, but eventually when the heat started coming down, they eventually and sadly found Toshana Patterson and a 10-month-old baby no longer living, deceased. And this is a crazy situation because this woman ordered the life to be taken of a 10-month-old little girl. A 10-month-old innocent spirit, innocent child. Not only that, but for what reason? Because you're jealous? Because you're jealous? This what we don't want to talk about. They get with these older men and see these older men can provide and see these older men got something going on, and they thought they was gonna be the young high piece, and all of a sudden they the one fell in love with the old man. It's a lot of women out here sleeping with men 20, 25, 30 years older than them and making it seem like it's bad to sleep with older men, but the whole time y'all doing it. And this is the type of things you get. You thought you was gonna have that old man running cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but look what you doing. That man is not worrying about you. That's what you gotta understand. A 60-something-year-old man could get a 20-something-year-old young lady, but there ain't too many 60-something-year-old women getting a 20-something-year-old young man. The dynamics change for us as we get older versus women. This is no knock to women. That's just how it is. That's just how nature evolved it. You feel what I'm saying? But yes, this Toshana Patterson and her 10-month-old child was found deceased. And as you see in the news clip, everything came to a head at this point in time. And, rest in peace, Toshana Patterson. Grievances to her family. Rest in peace, the little baby girl. And, man, I hope justice is served. And I hope Miss Bradshaw get as much time as possible, because the wickedness of this evil, sadistic plan, man, this is unexplainable, and nobody should ever have to go through this. Not Mr. Philip Paulwell. He has to go through the situation where he lost a child and 2 baby mamas and 2 mothers of his kids. So understand and imagine the emotional pain and hurt and distress that he's going through as well right now. He would have never asked for this. He would have never wanted for this. You feel what I'm saying? But they pretty much knew what they was getting themselves into with an older man like this. This man is old enough to be our fathers and at one point he's old enough to be the grandfather. So this is a wild and crazy story. Let me know what y'all think. I'll be back with another one. Drop it in the comments where you from, where you watching it from. Drop it in the comments how you feel about the whole story. And yeah, I'll be back with another. You already know on Me TV 1.0. You heard me?